Hi Scorpio, this is Tara and welcome to your mid-September 2016 Psychic Tarot forecast. I'm going to select 4 cards from the Greenwich Tarot deck. They're really earthy and people seem to like them. And I want to talk too about a few events of this month. You know, we're having so many astrological things going on. First there was the new moon on the 1st. And then we had on 9/9, we had Jupiter move into Libra. And Jupiter is the planet of wisdom. So we're all going to be able to receive a lot of high-level information. So be sure to find ways to be able to tune into that. Whether you meditate or whether you... Wow, this card comes up a lot. Cool. Whether you meditate, whether you... walk, meditative walk in the woods, and I'm getting woods for you guys. It's not only about being outside, but it really is about being surrounded. I'm getting this with you more than any other sign. I think you're my 9th or 10th one for the mid-months, and it is a little bit late. My camera went out at the beginning of the week. Thank you, Mercury retrograde, or not, but it is with me every time that my electronics act up. So I am a day behind here, but you'll find me. So anyway, I am getting that you all would really do well being immersed in green, even wear green or a touch of green, ground, drink water, be around animals, and I'm getting especially wilder animals, which could even be... It could even be a cat if any of you are cat people, because to me cats seem a little bit, well, they are. They're more independent than dogs, although I love dogs. I have a dog. But I'm just saying, again, it seems like being out in full nature is good for you. If you see any raccoons, or I don't know what part of the world you live in, but whatever type of unusual animals you see, getting that for you big time, Scorpio. So tune in, and that way you'll be aware of the high level of information that we're going to be receiving. This is for everyone. Libra is also very connected to the arts and music. So we'll see these themes playing out and more. You know, it's a similar aspect to the time in the 60s that was about music, art. It was sort of a free love time. Now it's not going to be that, but it is going to be about people expressing themselves more. This is a 2 millennium, and that is what this is about. So, you know, if you're into the arts or music, or you do it or you watch it, you know, then feel like you're in the flow, because that's a big part of how we're shifting. Libra is all about what's fair and what's right. So that's meaning social justice, to rebalance. Okay, then we have the lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 16th. And the lunar eclipse is like a super big full moon. It's about closure, completion, culmination, fruition. And a lunar eclipse will always reveal something that you were unaware of, that you were not aware of before, that helps guide you and moves you forward now. So watch what's going on that's either spotlighted or coming up for you, whether it's relationships, business relationships, job, money, how you use your money, how you save your money. Watch for everything that's being highlighted, because it's also about releasing, to see what area is being highlighted for you. So the releasing part is about letting go of maybe beliefs so that you can move forward easier. Makes sense? And also, this is in 24 degrees of Pisces. So you'll just have to watch what part of your chart that is in, or look what part of your chart that falls in. That will be where you're releasing the most. Okay, and if you want a private reading with me, we can figure this out together. So you can reach me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com, or you can go on my website, taraventura.com. And then the one last thing I want to say about this month, there's so much to say about this month. It's hard to cover it all in before this tarot reading, but I'm going to cover a few things. Thirdly is Mars is in Sagittarius during this time. So someone with Mars in Sagittarius is someone who is a true seeker, a spiritual warrior. They're very, their convictions on the religion is just really revealing, and that's how they move forward. So it's a spiritual thing. So it's a great time to be asking ourselves if we're fully walking our truth day to day. Are we living an authentic life? Because the closer your day-to-day life is to the values you really hold high, the better your life will work. So if your values are about spending time with your family, are you doing that? Are you spending quality time with your family, with your kids? Are you making that creative hobby something that really is part of your life and not shunning it and thinking, oh, well, that doesn't mean anything? Actually, it does mean a lot. Or in a relationship, are you living your highest truth in a relationship? What's right for you? Okay, my friends, I'm going to go on to your reading, but I did want to highlight, because again, it is a change agent month. It is for all of us. Okay, well, I am happy to see this World Tree card. I kid you not, you are the third sign, and I shuffle, 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 shuffle. So, third time's a charm. I have 2 more videos after you, but this comes up in first place in your reading. And the World Tree is hopes, dreams, desires. It's a major arcana card that is success. Like I said, dreams opening up for you. This is, you can see right here, the moon. So it's about your intuition along with the sun. The sun is about manifesting. So the World Tree is saying you can do both. You're intuitive, go inwardly, what do you want, and you could outwardly express that and manifest that. It's the 21st card of the Major Arcana card, and you know how the cards go. Starts off with the Fool. The Fool is the boy who's on his merry way. He really doesn't know where he's going, but he gets married, and he has parents, of course, and his schooling, but his job falls apart at one point, and then he gets back on the chariot, and there's the Wheel of Fortune. But towards the end, there's enlightenment, because he has learned so much during this time, during this life, that and I'm getting goosebumpies when I say this for you guys, but it really is a time of excitement, hope, dreams coming true, realization of dreams coming true. I'm getting the number 6 big time, not really sure why. Usually 6 to me when I'm doing numerology. Well, can mean a couple things. In this particular reading, with this particular card, I'm getting manifestation. Because people with 6 life paths can be good at manifesting with just thinking about what you want. Just sitting there and visualizing it and thinking, this is what I really want. So, you guys, I'm getting that big time. This card has come up. It's very positive. Okay, here's this beautiful bird opening up his wings to the sun and light and magic. Awesome. Excited for you for this. Now again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Make sure and watch your rising and moon signs as well, because they can add an additional layer of richness on your reading. Or maybe you resonate more with your rising or moon than you do your sun. So just take a look. The next card is the 3 of Chalices. And I'm going to hold this card up. The 3 of Chalices is always a lovely card, no matter what deck, because it's always, or usually 3 women with their cups. They're having a merry time. They're celebrating. They're enjoying each other. Sometimes it means a wedding. Sometimes it indicates a marriage. It's just a celebration of life. But it does mean that physically, that a lot of you may be engaged in getting together with others. could be an office party. It could be a friend party. I see some of you, when I see this, it reminds me of friends getting together. So I'm seeing some of you like at a romantic restaurant or an Italian restaurant. You're sitting outdoors and you're enjoying food and family and friends and laughter and that. And sometimes I get Italian because it's a romantic feeling, right? But it's not always romance. Sometimes it's just really getting into the feeling of happy, of joy. And so the two cards that you have first off, I always like to say, well, watch for. So far I haven't gotten that. I think your third card's going to give you a little bit of that indication, but these two are really, really positive, and they want to overlap a little bit, so I'll let them. So this is opening up too. Also what I'm getting is you may meet some new friends, acquaintances, and this could be in person. It can also be online, but it feels like if it's online that you will actually see each other, talk to each other. So it could be via Zoom, Skype, something like that, because these two are close together. So it could be that you're finding new friends that you really relate to, or a new relationship, and enjoying the friends that you do have. And then your third card to come up is the Seven of Wands. And as you can see, this is a very practical stance she has. She's standing here neatly on a stool, has her hand on her hips, and is very organized with her wands. And our wands are all about the inspiration, the message you put out, the work that you do. This is all about the work that you do. So she's standing up for her work. She's like, I'm very proud of what I've done. No one's going to get me off track. It almost feels like if there has been conflict or someone not appreciating you, that you're like, nope, nope. I am, she has her fire going, and there's a bird on the outside looking in, and the treasure chest. She's very, very proud of who she is and what she does and what she earns. So I want to draw a couple of clarification cards, and this explains a little bit about why maybe you're feeling, well, okay, all right, so that makes total sense. Okay, remember a minute ago of why these Seven of Wands comes up, why you're feeling so like, no, I'm going to stand up for myself. Well, the clarification card of what could be is possibly the Five of Swords. My puppy chewed on this card. I guess it's the right card to chew on, right? But the Five of Swords is about this guy in his thinking, his concepts. He's been in a mental battle and put down his stake and said, no, this is the way it is. These two are they've dropped their swords, they're shuddering from him. So it could either be that you finally laid down your sword and said, this is it, or that maybe you felt like this, and it's caused you to say, you know what, no, I'm good at what I do. My thinking is right. I know what I'm doing. Then also a clarification card that came up is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is about turning away from what you don't need anymore. This is a life-changing card. Turning away, actually, it's what you used to love or what you used to think that you loved, and looking more out towards the horizon. So like I said, it is life-changing because it's like you've wrapped up some situations, whether negative, whether positive, but you're ready to move on, move past what is working, and look out to the horizon for what else you can manifest. Here's Mother or Father Moon, whichever you want to say that, in this card as well. So, two moon cards. So it's about your intuition, Scorpio, and this is again water. So that's, that it's indicative of you guys. So you're really ready to move forward. And you're ready to do that in a very practical, confident self way. All right, so the World card, awesome. Three of Chalices, success, celebration. and confidence is what I'm getting. Um, and you've done that because you've had to. You've had to stand up for yourself, or someone has forced you to. And you've had to move away from some old beliefs about yourself too, and about situations, to see the light, to see the stars. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to add these up numerologically. There's 21 and 3 is 24, and 7, 2 and 4 and is plus 7 is 33. And well, 33 is a master number. And 33 is all about, I love 33 master numbers. They're all about, when you open up the door, friends come over, it's, hey, come on in and let's enjoy each other. Let's, have some food together, whether you cater it in or you cook it, it doesn't matter. It's just enjoying life. And then 3 plus 3 is 6. And remember earlier when I was talking about manifesting, 6s are good at manifesting. So, all right, really tapping on this for you. Okay, Scorpio, like I said, if you'd like that personal private reading to open up more avenues to see what all this is about, that would be awesome. You know how to reach me at, you can go on my website, taraventura.com, and look at my scheduler. I have a menu of services. You can schedule a tarot numerology reading or separately. I oftentimes do them together, but they can be separate, and there's different times on that, 45 minutes or an hour. I also love to help people envision their potential. And you can go on there, and that's under Envision Your Potential. I'm changing the name of it so people will know. And what I do is I intuitively help you envision the dream, visualize the dreams that you want. How do you want to see your family? How do you want to see your home? How do you want to see your work? How do you want to be? And it brings people forward in a very quick way. In other words, the dreams that seem far out there, we bring them into the present moment. There's another service I've added, because I love doing this as well, I love my work, is an intuitive development one-on-one. I'm going to be doing classes, and I'll let you know about that, but this is a one-on-one with me, and we go into meditation, and we do some intuitive exercises, and if you have a deck of cards, it's very helpful. So that's on the menu of services as well. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for liking and sharing and leaving comments. I love comments, so you guys really rock. Let me know any questions you have. Reach out to me if you'd like a reading. I'd love to do that with you. Take care. Be well. I will see you soon.